What's up, guys? Upfront Tony here from Upfront MMA, and I am super excited to talk to you guys about Dirty Boxing Championship 2, which is coming up Saturday, June 14th, 2025. It's going to be taking place in Miami, Florida, and if it's anything like DBX1, it's going to be a hell of a good time. So the guys over there, they partnered with me for the first inaugural event, and it was a great success for everyone. Not to mention a hell of a lot of fun. So here we are again. The show will take place at the hangar at the Regatta Harbor, located at 3385 Pan American Drive. This event promises a night of raw intensity, featuring a unique blend of boxing and MMA, conveniently leaving out all of the boring parts of MMA. You're not going to have one guy holding another guy up against the cage, not doing nothing, while the referee just stands there looking at him doing nothing for the entire match. No, sir, my friends. Not how it's going to work. They don't have kicks. But I'll let that slide. But anything above the body goes. Elbows, punches, ground and pound is still good. The whole 9 yards. One of the cool things about Dirty Boxing is that UFC legend Johnny Bones Jones and fan favorite brawler Mike Perry are both part owners. I'm going to get into more of that in a little bit. Tickets are available through Eventbrite, with prices ranging from $87.61 for the cheapskates, pedestrians, bums, all the way up to $5,350 for the ballers, who are going to get laid that night by dropping dough, maybe even by a woman. The broadcast will be streaming live and for free on the Dirty Boxing Championship YouTube channel. Commentary in English, Spanish, and Portuguese, ironically featuring commentary from Yo Romero, Renato Moicano, and Mike Perry. For those that don't know, DBX introduces a new style of combat sport that is basically MMA without grappling and kicks. Like I said, 9 out of 10 MMA fans complain about grappling. So Dirty Boxing goes away with it. See you later, grappling. At first, that left me a little bit, of what's it called in my mouth, not feeling good about it, because I'm kind of a grappler by nature. But I was like, all right, I'll tune in and watch it because it'll give me a couple bucks and all that. But after watching, I was like, damn, this was freaking fantastic. And this thing has got some serious potential if they do it right. Tons of wild KOs. Yo Romero knocked out a guy like 19 feet tall. Jack versus the Beanstalk, and he beat the hell out of the Beanstalk. So this one is going to be Dirty Boxing 2, and it's kind of cool. Jairzinho Rozenstruik, recently cut from the UFC's heavyweight division, is now making his debut versus Devon Schwan. Rozenstruik, man, this is your time to make lemonade out of lemons. You were a little mad about the UFC cutting you, but I think you got a big, bold new career here with Dirty Boxing. I bet you they're paying you more than the UFC was. I almost guarantee it. Jairzinho Rozenstruik, former UFC heavyweight contender, kickboxing record of 76-8, known for explosive power and striking prowess. Devon Schwan gained attention with a 64-second knockout in BKFC. He brings aggressive style suited for the Dirty Boxing format. Co-main event, Alex Caceres, Bruce Leroy, I almost forgot his nickname from back in the day. Bruce Leroy versus Jakub Kakramanov. Sounds like a delicious dish. Yeah, can I get the beef Kakramanov, please? Alex Caceres, UFC veteran, known for his unorthodox striking and resilience. Jakub Kakramanov, rising talent with solid grappling and striking skills, making his Dirty Boxing debut. Another featured fight, we have Alex Nicholson versus Robinson Perez. Nicholson, a former UFC fighter, faces Perez, who secured a first-round knockout at DBX1, and it was nasty. Next up, a good friend of ours, Jessica Rose Clark. Jessica Rose Clark, she followed my Paige, my ex, so long ago, I think it was before she was even doing MMA. It was like when she was just jiu-jitsu, or very early in her MMA career, versus Marilia Moraes. Clark, known for her toughness and her new fake boobs, takes on Mariah in a high-stakes women's bout. Did I mention her beautiful fake boobs? Perfect. Phil Halls versus Sasha Palatnikov. Both fighters bring UFC experience and striking acumen to the ring. In the prelims, we've got Francisco Trinaldo, another UFC veteran. I used to love watching Francisco, versus Eric Moon. Trinaldo, UFC vet, faces Moon in a clash of experience versus youth. Solomon Renfro versus Peter Stanonik. Renfro, who won by unanimous decision at DBX1, looks to continue that momentum, potentially being one of the first DBX stars to make an extended run of wins. Luis Saldana versus Martin Justiz. Saldana brings dynamic striking to face young, up-and-coming Cuban MMA fighter Martin Justiz. Another prelim, Boston Salmon versus Lamar Brown. Salmon, known for his boxing prowess, takes on Lamar Brown in a bout guaranteed to deliver fireworks. I love me some salmon, blackened usually with a Caesar salad. Victor Cardoso and Rafael Torres want to make a statement in the opening bounce of the evening, and then early Jose Malaspin and Gabriel Stankunis look to showcase their skills and climb the dirty boxing ranks. Guys, dirty boxing too is more than just a fight night. It's a cultural shift in combat sports. I'm telling you guys, interest in the UFC is diminishing. I thought the GFL was going to come along and they were going to be the big saviors. I really did. I had faith in the GFL. But they shit the bed, you know what I'm saying? Or they shit the bed, shit the something, shit the can, wet the bed, I don't care. But they failed before they even got started. I said after DBX1 that the UFC has a serious new entertainment contender here, because DBX1 was literally chock full of fun from start to finish. I couldn't believe it. I was like, this is a good time. Like looking around like, this is a good time. Has a unique rule set, emphasis on striking. These guys deliver fast-paced, greedy battles, no grappling, and propping your opponent up against the cage for 5 rounds of boredom. Whether you're a seasoned fight fan enthusiast or a casual, DBX2 is going to offer you an authentic and dynamic experience that brings the fans closer to the raw essence of combat. Who runs the show, by the way? Remember I told you I was going to tell you a little bit about the ownership? This is pretty interesting, and it's an eclectic group of legends in their own rights. So, basically, we've got Platinum Mike Perry, founder and part owner, title president. He conceived the whole thing in mid-2024. Star power for bare-knuckle boxing, UFC, on-air color commentary, and matchmaking vision. Johnny Bones Jones jumped on board. Equity co-owner and global ambassador. Bought into the company March 21st, 2025 after attending the pilot show. Johnny's going to bring capital, mainstream reach as reigning UFC heavyweight champ, and strategic guidance. Hence holding on to that belt for a little while. Hey, I'm the UFC champ, and I'm over here running not bare knuckle. I'm over here running dirty boxing. And then we've got Abe and Malky Kawa. Now, these guys have always been around in the management area. Pretty sure they're John Jones' manager. That's probably how they got the in to get together. And I could almost guarantee that they manage Platinum Mike Perry as well. First Round Management is their name. Strategic co-owners, investors. They came in with Perry at the 2024 launch, formalized ownership when Jones joined. Talent management, infrastructure, sponsorship, pipeline, front office operations is what they got to offer. And then you've got the other guy, the minority partner. The guy that's he's kind of sitting there in the background, let me check out what's going on. Yeah, I got a couple dollars to throw into this thing. Josh McLean, minority partner and business operations. When I say minority, I don't mean he's a black guy or Mexican. Now he's a minority partner. He's an early seed investor listed on DBX About page. Entrepreneurial experience, Digital media and Web3 initiatives is going to be what he's taking on. So guys, this is going to be a good one. There's no reason why this one isn't even going to surpass the last one. I can't wait till you guys see the ring. It's cool as hell. It's like this wooden thing, contraption. It's low to the ground. Everybody can see what's going on. You can hear everything. There's like mics in the right places. It's a very classy looking ring, as a matter of fact. It's not no cheap ring. It's like hard wood. You know what I'm saying? Like hardwood. I'm just kidding. I'm just messing around with you. But either way, I'm personally going to be probably, if with their permission, I'm going to broadcast it live on X with my live commentary going over top of their commentary, because I can get more views on X than they can probably. They'll dominate the YouTube sphere for everybody. And so I would like to thank them for always being a good sponsor and cool friends, man, all the way across the board. It's kind of neat to be making money from John Jones. Also, I would like to thank some other sponsors. I want to thank RainBet for always being nice and giving me money, and also Poly Market Sportbook. Poly Market Sports. You can get both of their links and all that kind of stuff in my bio. If you want to do some betting, they're the place to go. Get your bet on. You know what I'm saying? All right, that's it. I hope Allah blesses you. May Jesus save you. May Buddha give you all the information you've been looking for. May the Hindu God keep you from turning blue like he did. And as always, in the Lord's name we pray. Das Vidanya.